Welcome, Leo and Leo cross watchers, to your mini weekly love reading. So if you're new here, welcome, and thanks for stopping by my channel, everyone. You guys have had a great weekend. So we're going to get a card for you, one for your person, and one for the situation between you. So I'm just because I keep getting my videos stolen, I'm just going to start saying that this is Infinity Tarot. So if you see this reading anywhere but Infinity Tarot, please shoot me an email or leave a comment on one of the videos. Or, if you're willing to, I'd love if you could report it. If not, no problem. I can totally take care of it. I appreciate if you let me know. And no hard feelings if you don't. Okay. So, Leo, we have the Knight of Cups reversed for you. So I kind of want to say, like, well, somebody's in some trouble. And then your person has the Five of Wands. The situation between you guys is the Ace of Pentacles. So, Leo, I feel like you're done. I feel like you're done with somebody, and it feels like they are, from your perspective, it feels like this person's just spinning their wheels. I feel like this person, from your perspective, okay, they seem to, they focus on things that aren't important. I feel like it's almost like they're too detail-oriented. That doesn't feel right. It's not right. One sec. They need too many people involved. It feels like the kind of person that doesn't trust themselves. It's like if they want to do something, they have to talk to 40 different people and get their opinions, right? And it's like, of course, there's wisdom in many counselors, but not in, so that many, right? It's more about asking for wisdom from people who would be wise in that arena rather than asking for wisdom from people in general, right? There seems to be something about this person that actually seems to be a little bit warlike. Almost, I'm hearing like, it's like a Spartan kind of thing. Maybe they do those Spartan runs and stuff. I'm not sure. But there just seems to be something here that this person, it's almost like they seem to put themselves, or from your perspective, they seem to put themselves in these positions where they're not achieving the potential that you see in them. You know what I mean? It's like they're kind of selling themselves short. What's that saying? If you stop to throw rocks at every dog that barks, you'll never get to where you're going. It's that kind of a deal, right? It's like this person just wants to fight everyone on everything. And I do feel to a certain extent that they kind of feel like they always have to be right. And to them, from their perspective, they're fighting for what's good. They're fighting for what's right. They're fighting the good fight. And I feel to a certain extent, a lot of the time they feel they're fighting it alone. And I feel like as you're kind of, making a decision about what you kind of want here, I feel like if you want, there's kind of, I'm seeing two different kind of avenues, right? So it's like if you're walking away from somebody, they actually, like, they don't want you to go, and of course it will hurt, but it's a little bit of this like good riddance energy because they feel like they've had to fight everything on their own anyway. And that's not a statement on you or anything like that. It's just that's how they're feeling, okay? If this is somebody that's rather new, I feel like you kind of came in with this romantic sort of energy towards them, and you get there, and it's like, I'm not trying to be mean to this person, okay? It's almost like you get there, and their whole life is upside down. You know what I mean? It's like they may, maybe you didn't know them really well, or it's like, you seem to kind of walk in when shiz has just gone south. You know what I mean? Like something just took a hard left turn and it's kind of, it's spinning out. I feel like either way, there seems to be, so for those of you that you're kind of exiting this person's life, I actually feel like someone else ends up coming in and scooping them up. And it doesn't feel like, for those of you that's kind of making you angry, I actually feel like when you hear that happened, it actually feels like a big relief, because it's like, well, then this person's really off your plate, right? You don't feel kind of responsible for them anymore. Because I feel like if something, if this person needed your help, and either you weren't willing to help them or you couldn't or whatever, it does feel like it would cause you some guilt. For those of you that this is kind of a new person here, I feel like you may be coming, it's almost like you turn the love train off. I don't know how else to say that, right? If the Knight of Cups was upright, it's like you would be making this kind of practical solution or practical offer to this person with the intention, with the underlying current being the romance, right? But I feel like you actually see what's kind of going on, and it's almost like it wouldn't even be fair to ask that of them right now. And this is just my own personal opinion, my own 2 cents. I really respect that about you. I feel like that's not everybody is willing to put other people's needs above their own. And I know that Leos get a bad rap, that they're selfish and but no, they're not. And I feel like this is a prime example of that, right? It's like you're walking into a situation being like, kind of assuming it's going to be a little bit fun, a little bit wild, a little bit fun, a little bit crazy, and you get there and it's like, actually what they need is for you to be their strength. And I feel like it just feels like you actually just kind of compartmentalize. You just put to the side your romantic intentions, and I feel like you just come in really practically. Now what's interesting, dun, 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 I feel like there's somebody else. So I feel like there's somebody here that sees that and falls for you. I'm sorry, I know that makes it complicated. It may make it complicated, it may not. But I feel like there's somebody here that you acting in that manner, it's like you just seem to keep proving to this person over and over and over again that you're the kind of, that you're, I feel like you're the kind of person that they want, but it's almost like they seem to feel like they can't contain you. And not that they would want to contain you, right? But it's almost like they feel like they would love somebody like you. But I feel like they may feel like they don't have enough to offer somebody of your caliber anything that would be worthy of offering to that kind of person. Excuse me. If you catch my drift, right? It's like, even though they may actually have, I feel like this person doesn't realize what they have and who they are. I feel like there's somebody that it's like, for example, and I'm not trying to make this about me. It's just how I'm relating to the energy. Even as a fully grown adult, okay, when I go to my kids' schools, I still call the principals and the teachers Mr. or Mrs. whatever. I feel really strange if ever I almost want to say like accidentally use their first name. It just makes it's just not, you know what I mean? I almost want to say like I feel like I haven't quite grown up to be that spot, and I feel like that's a long way off for me. If ever, right? It just feels like it's unnatural. And I feel like that's kind of the same thing for this person. Certainly not, without in that arena, it actually feels like this person has a lot more, like a crap ton more to offer. And I feel like it's almost like they don't realize that they have that much to offer. And in that, it's almost like it's actually all on display for everyone to see. And I feel like some people may misconstrue that as this person showing off, but it actually feels like it's just they don't realize that that's how it's coming across. And I kind of feel like, I'm going to be honest, I don't feel like you're super interested in this one over here. It actually feels like it's this person, or thinking about them in a romantic context is actually kind of an afterthought for you. So I think I'll leave it there, Leo. If this reading resonated, of course, I hope it was helpful and brought you some clarity. If you would like a private reading with me, my email's below in the description box. I am making my way through the emails, and I appreciate everybody for your patience. Um, oh, I was gonna say, sorry. If you're new here, welcome. I apologize. I might be running out of, the cognitive ability to speak properly. Okay. So, if you're new here, welcome. I upload mini weekly love reads every Sunday. And then on Thursdays, I usually upload a bit of a longer read. And sometimes it's love, sometimes it's a different kind of read, or like a general reading. It just depends. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and we will see you on the next one. Much love. Bye.